I love when people are like, oh, so you would just give everyone universal basic income? What if people didn't work? Yes. What if they didn't work? What if they didn't have to work and then people could just do what they wanted? Like, would you really just sit on your couch all day and do nothing? No, you would get super bored. You would do something, but it wouldn't be something that you're doing just because you don't want to starve. And that would be great. Can you imagine all of the things that people would do?
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Where do these people come up with this? Doesn't that genius realize that if nobody's working, nothing's getting produced? And where's all this money coming from that you just want to dole out to everybody? Just fire up the money printer? Anyway, I get it. There are a lot of people out there that work in these dead-end jobs that they absolutely despise, and they have nothing to look forward to for the next 20, 30, 40 years until they retire at a ripe old age. But that's why I say, find something you enjoy that you're reasonably good at, and try to figure out a way to make a living doing it. It's not easy, but it's possible. These people's pure hatred of capitalism is just irrational. Anyway, that's one of many silly things we're going to hear in today's video, so let's get into it. Now, if you're wondering what we're looking at on the screen here, I saw this picture of this hefty young fella, and I thought to myself, he looks like one of those stop sign holders at a roadside construction site with his orange vest on. If they're filling in a pothole or something, there's a guy out there with the sign that tells you when to stop and go. Then I noticed Big Huss has a pin on his orange reflective vest of the trans flag that says, "Hello, my pronouns are she, her, hers."
She's a man.
Now, one thing I've said in pretty much every video recently is that I think we're all being trolled. I think these people are master trolls. And doesn't that photo of the roadside construction site stop sign holder solidify that claim? I mean, is there any other explanation? I don't know. Anyway, quick update on the whole Bud Light boycott. It seems to be working. People seem to be holding the line. Now here, we have the cast of the Book of Mormons. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know what the that even is, but they are big fans of Dylan and they're drinking Bud Light. That tells you everything you need to know about them. Roll it.
Hi, Dylan. Just wanted to let you know that your friends from the cast of the Book of Mormon love and support you, are so proud of you. And for Anheuser-Busch, we are really proud of you for making an American superstar in your can. Love ya!
That means you're gay.
Super gay.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Your ears aren't deceiving you. That fella said he is proud of Anheuser-Busch for putting an American superstar on the side of the Bud Light can. Like I said, it tells you all you need to know about those people. Anyway, so somebody commented on this woman's TikTok, literal DNA, bone structure, chromosomes make me a woman, but do you? So, okay, all right. But this woman, of course, she has to. Now, these people's arguments are never based in facts. They're never based in truth, logic, reality, common sense. They are always based on virtue signaling and buzzwords. That's it. That's it. Roll the film.
Something keeps calling me back to this comment. And I think it's the fact that, like, as a black woman,
you ain't black.
You are using white supremacist talking points to defend your transphobia. And that's really heartbreaking, because do you realize that talking about things like bone structure is what white supremacists do to, like, separate themselves from black people? Like, historically, that's what they've done. White supremacists have said that white people and black people have DNA. We're different species. We have different bones. We have different muscles, as a way to be like, black people, other. We don't want them around us. And now you're doing the same thing with trans women. Like, that's heartbreaking, especially because that same rhetoric will be used against you in the future. Transphobia is used against black women all the time. But sure, your bone structure makes you a woman.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
There's no fixing this. You can't have an argument. You can't have a debate with these people in good faith. The woman from the comments was just basically stating that what separates her from a man is DNA, bone structure, chromosomes. So the woman from the TikTok then called her a white supremacist. There's no bridging that gap. You can't fix this. Anyway, roll the film.
Wait, what? Trans woman finishes first place? I see the problem. Hold on. I'll fix it. There. Because trans women are women.
It's a damn lie and you know it!
So he says trans women are women. So does that mean there's absolutely no difference in bone structure, chromosomes, DNA, in trans women and women? He says they're exactly the same then? Or is he just saying that he can use any definitions for any words he wants? I mean, welcome to clown world, right? And welcome to the public indoctrination system. Excuse me, the public school system. Now, for those of you that don't think this is coming to a town near you, I assure you it is. I drove by the high school that I graduated from 20 plus years ago, and there was a big pride flag hanging on the flagpole out front. Next to that high school is an elementary school where there was also a pride flag hanging from the big flagpole out front. Anyway, this video's got a copyrighted song on it, so we'll just leave that off. Rating my school's pride. So they just pride flag 10 out of 10. There's a pride flag hanging on the flagpole. Read with pride. Rainbow balloons. This book is gay. Sexuality, gender, rainbow club. They got a rainbow club. Pride Month have opened their doors. Educational group watch 1,000 out of 10. Some people are gay. Get over it. Welcome to year 11. Welcome to year 7. So basically, this school is literally plastered with gay propaganda all over the place, from the flagpole to the walls inside.
In your circle, I'm sure you got all kinds of gays and trans whatevers of all stripes, but not where I come from.
Now, there are still some people out there that are thinking, seems a little strange that they're so focused on teaching all this pride stuff in schools. No, it's not strange. I say it all the time on this channel. It's all about demoralization and division, and ultimately the destabilization of the West. So it's not strange at all. It's deliberate. Why would they be teaching children about two men each other and giving each other when they're supposed to be teaching them about math, science, history, biology? Why? Because it's deliberate. You don't make a mistake and screw those subjects up. Rant over. Anyway, next up. So in San Francisco, I don't know if you guys heard about this. There was a criminal who was stealing something, and he got into a little squabble with a security guard and ended up losing his life to the security guard. Now, the DA looked at it and said, self-defense, we're not going to charge a security guard. Now, in San Francisco, that's not an easy feat. That's not a conservative DA out there. So it must have been pretty obvious it was self-defense for the security guard. The guy's name that was trying to steal was named Banco Brown or something. I don't know all the ins and outs of the case. You can look that up for yourself if you're interested. But so of course the woke mob came and they voiced their opinions. They don't really have opinions. They just screech and scream and holler, and that's exactly what they did. Roll it.
So I don't have any words prepared today. I just want you to feel our pain. I don't know if you can at this point based off your policy choices, but I have to pretend you have some form of empathy left. So I am going to spend the next minute screaming, because that is what is going on in here. That is what the trans genocide in this country, in this city, has brought me to. Imagine that! I hate this! I hate
All right, next up we have a huge fail from the body positivity movement, also known as the fat acceptance movement. Now, I don't know why anyone thought it would ever be a good idea to promote this kind of stuff. It's not good, trust me. And what you are about to see may disturb you. All right, so I'm going to give you 5 seconds before I roll the film, so that'll give you time to turn your head, shut the screen off, whatever you got to do. Proceed with caution. You've been warned. You've been warned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. All right, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen for your viewing pleasure, of course. You're welcome. Oh, that tongue looks just like a snake's tongue. The teeth are sharpened and filed down and... Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by first sponsor is Joy Greenwell. Joy, thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate the generosity, the love, and support. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Second sponsor of today's video is Roger Stafford. Now, Roger has a channel on the YouTubes. If you're into mechanics, small engines, which I certainly am not. I'm a dummy when it comes to mechanics, but you should definitely go check out Roger's channel. I will link that in the description box below. So, Roger, sir, once again, thank you for sponsoring today's video as well, Joy Greenwell. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Let's get this off the screen. Ooh.
You look ridiculous.
All right, next up, we've seen this before, but with different people. I think we've seen it with like 3 or 4 different people, so they must have a script that they pass around to each other. It says, explaining my brand of gender fluidity. Oh, this should be interesting. Can't wait to hear it. Roll the film.
If woman sees me as woman, yes. If woman sees me as non-binary, yes. If woman sees me as man, no. If man sees me as man, yes. If man sees me as non-binary, fine. If man sees me as woman, no. If non-binary see me at all, yes. Yeah.
What the are you talking about?
All right, guys, we are going to be wrapping it up on this one because I know I can't take anymore. I'm fairly certain you guys can't either, and that is more than enough brain aids for one day. And of course, we will be wrapping it up with everybody's least favorite Vice President, Chlamydia Harris. Now, Chlamydia Harris gets confused here about entrepreneurs and business owners, but they're the same thing. If you look up the definition of entrepreneur, it's a business owner. So I don't know what's so confusing here, but typical. Anyway, things are clearly getting crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
And you know, when I speak with small business owners and entrepreneurs, some of our younger small business owners actually self-identify as entrepreneurs. They're small business owners also. But we'll go with whatever you like. Small business owner or entrepreneurs.
Are you stupid or something?
Chocolate chip. Oh, yeah. Eat some chocolate chip.